What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and on today's episode we're going to be reviewing a very special 318 E32 door. Owned by a very good friend of mine, Plucky. You guys would have met him previously. So his car is finally done and you guys will get to see the car in a few minutes. But before we get to that point, I'd like to say that this is possibly my favorite part of what we do and being me, is the fact that I get to meet so many young fans. So standing next to me is Vince Lee, who came all the way to come and have a look at Chicanos. So let's catch up with him and see what he has to say.
I'm good and you.
Okay, man. Tell everyone, how old are you?
I'm 12 years old and I like to do car stuff.
You like to do car stuff?
Chuck inspired me with my car stuff. I watch him every day.
Nice. And what's your favorite car?
My favorite car is Salim.
And
the car is beautiful.
Okay, nice. And also, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to become a mechanical engineer and I want to do the stuff that Chuck Moosa do.
Nice, 100%. And tell me, why do you like cars so much?
Because I like to work with my hands and I like to do mechanic stuff and I like to work with my hands.
Nice, I love that, guys. And once again, did you watch the Nkabe video?
Yes, I watch all the videos.
All the videos. And are you excited for Vato?
Yes, I can't wait to see.
Nice. Firstly, thank you so much for coming through. Any advice you want to give to youngsters your age about cars?
Follow your goals.
Follow your goals, guys. Firstly, the legend, super fan, came out today to come and see us. I'm super grateful. Thank you so much, champion. I enjoyed the conversation we had now. And are you subscribed?
Yes, I am.
Tell everyone they need to subscribe.
You all need to subscribe to Chuck Moosa.
Ciao. Guys, so I'm super excited to be sharing this build with you. To be honest with you, it's a bit of an emotional build because I know what this car means to the owner. And growing up like how we grew up, we never had cars like this. And one day to be able to afford and build a car like this makes you emotional because it makes you think about that inner child. It's an emotional thing, because the car sits in my head up until it's done. And you guys know with old cars, it's always a difficult journey. There's always this going wrong, that going wrong. And you try your best to do better on every build. And when you look at the car standing like this, I'm blown away by the end result. The car came out absolutely phenomenal. The paintwork, the wheel choice, etc., etc. And I'm going to take you guys through the car now and show you guys some of the work that we did and also some of the challenges we faced on the car. But before we do that, I'd like to bring Plucky on camera and he can talk a bit about the car, what he likes about the car, the challenges we faced, and also what the car means to him. So give us a few seconds. Let's bring Plucky on board. Okay, guys, you met Plucky before. He's been on multiple videos. He's always by my side. So we're going to do things a little bit different. And we're going to actually get Plucky to talk a bit about his car. The work we did because he was quite involved in the build. This car, I think, strengthened our friendship. Yeah. I say that because we argued a few times over the car. But I got mad love for him. So, yeah, and that's the thing about relationships, guys. What cars will sometimes frustrate you. But eventually, when you look at the end result, it was all worth it. So, Plucky, what was your first thought when you seen the car when you walked in?
Mental, crazy. yeah, lots of emotions, as you said.
Yeah.
I got a notification about three weeks or a month ago on Facebook. 12 years ago, I had a 318 photo home bumper. It came with bobbits. Yeah, and unfortunately, it had to go. Couple things went wrong and whatnot. But yeah, that build had a 305 IS motor.
Sure.
Lovely car. Enjoyed having it. But yeah, it took me 12 years to come back. Obviously, something way, way better on another level. So yeah, as I walked in, I thought about that notification.
Nice.
Yeah, so now, on Facebook, you can do that before and after. They've got 12 years and now, or 10 years and now. So yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to do. Yeah, 12 years ago, bringing back those memories.
Nice. I'm glad it came back to you, and that's a lesson in life. I've sacrificed a lot of cars. I've had to sell a lot of cars because in life, as you go through things, it's never easy. You go through a lot of difficulty. I mean, we chat a lot. He's been through a lot. I go through a lot. You lose a lot. You lose a lot of friends along the way. Lessons learned. But eventually, it all works out. And it all works out if you have faith and you keep pushing. And I suppose that's what you've been doing. You've been pushing and setting goals for yourself and trying to achieve it regardless of the circumstances. And I think that's important. That's a message for today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and if I can just say, no matter how hard you push, I must thank my wife.
Yeah.
She believed in me when no one else did. And if you don't have a strong woman by your side, it's very difficult to make it. So that I must say.
I agree with that. My wifey that's watching as well, I always say it, and a lot of the interviews I do as well, I always give props to my wife because my wife has stood by me through thick and thin, told you that, given us advice, told us stay away from this person, we never listened, we got burned, so it's always, the woman know, guys, and if you have a good partner, if you have a good foundation trust, you can achieve anything, So yeah, shout out to wifey, Plucky's wifey.
Yeah, thanks, babe. Thanks for not giving me the third degree. Thanks for not fighting with me and saying other things in the house could have been done instead of the car. But
so let's go through your car. Do you want to hold the spanner?
Yes. Put a spanner in the works.
Yeah, put a spanner in.
Okay. I'm sure you all have seen the video that was first posted up with the pearl finish, pearl 2C, with that gold pearl.
Yeah.
That's the standout for me. I love gold.
Yeah.
That's why Chip knew what I like. And I didn't have to say much. We went with a gold wheel that matches the paint. I must say with the interior, I didn't see it. I didn't see the colors coming together when he showed me the one seat that was done. He just says, trust me. He did see that I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
But as I said before, trust the process. When I did come and see the full interior done, and when I saw how it comes together with the wheels, the paint, it's amazing. That's the biggest thing for me. It's got celebs lights. So that's celeb headlights. The fogs, plastic bumper conversion, the biggest thing. After the paint, sorry.
Yeah.
That's really something. The rims, I didn't really. Not like I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Chip sent me a picture of the wheel. It was silver, but when it was turned to gold. Now this man, whatever he touches, turns to gold.
Not all the
time. Yeah, and the air setup as well. Very, very nice setup. First time you did an air setup like that?
Yeah, plug and play.
Plug and play, but
we'll go through that now. We faced a little bit of issues on the plug and play setup. But I want to talk wheels now. So the wheels, initially, we chose something totally different. And then I rolled the dice and I kind of forced Plucky to choose the wheel. Our good friends at Wheel Freaks hooked us up. Shahid, if you're watching, thank you so much, bro. And then if you guys got closer, so we tried to actually, thank you for the spanner. Spanner in the works. Okay, but you did well on camera. Nice. Okay, so what we did with the wheels is, the wheels look nice, but I found them to be a bit too plain. So again, Plucky's color is gold and green. The paint's got a gold pencil in it. So it would be nice to tie something that's gold in the car, and the gold studs wouldn't do it. So the face was painted BBS gold. And then to take it a step further, because the car's got some chrome on it, we decided to high polish the lips, and the wheels were done by High-Tech. So the painting of the centers were done by High-Tech, and also the polishing of the lips. And what I like about it is that when the car moves and is in motion, you see the gold, you see the red caliper, and then you see the chrome lip shining like that. And I think it looks absolutely mental. Another thing that we did as well, we painted the calipers in red. The reason why we painted the calipers in red is because if you look at the interior fabric, you'll see that there is a red stripe in the interior fabric on the design. So naturally, I'm the type of person, I like to tie colors in. So the red calipers ties in quite nicely with the red stripe. And it's a small feature of red. It breaks the monotony of the gold and the green. And I think it works absolutely mental. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you think it's a good touch? Would you have gone with the gold caliper? Would you have gone with a different color caliper? Comment down below. I'd love to hear it. So the Airride system is an Airlux wireless kit. Like Plucky mentioned earlier, we went with the plug-and-play setup because of the time factor. It did give us a little bit of complications. We had to strip the whole setup again, reseal all the fittings, and we had an air leak that took us a very long time to try and figure out where the air leak was coming from. Eventually, we came to the conclusion that the actual solenoid was faulty, and we went, swapped the solenoid out, came back, and the air leak was sorted out. Now, there was one more thing that troubled me on the car, on the rear. You remember?
Yes.
Okay. Tell everyone what troubled me.
The bags.
What about the bag?
So the bags that we did put on was too high. The car wasn't sitting very nice in the back. So Chip, being the Tucker guy, Chris Tucker, he wanted it tucked. The front was sitting nice. So he made sure he reconstructs the struts, or the struts, the bags.
Change it.
The bags, and what else did you do on the back there?
It was
Bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brackets. Whatever, open bracket, close bracket. Yeah, so he promised that he will get it down. To me, it was fine.
Yeah.
But obviously,
It wasn't.
Yeah, it's looking way, way better.
And just by us changing the bags, and the reason why we went with the initial bag setup is because due to the time constraints, the bag that we chose was fine for the car if you wanted it back, but if you wanted it lower, there's a specific bag we use. There's a specific way we do the rear air on E30s, which is different to a lot of other shops. So much so that every time this one supplier has stock of those airbags, Daniel, if you're watching, I know you're watching my videos, I buy all the double bellow airbags because it's something we use on a lot of the cars. And that's also what allows us to get the car so low. So your airbag definitely makes a difference. So car is sitting lower at the back. We carried out the red theme on the braking system onto the drums. It's a 318. So we painted the drums red again to tie in with the red stripe of the interior. So interior wise, it was a very, not really a difficult color, but I mean the green, certain colors will work with it, and we wanted to go with something that matches to the T. So we went with the green Scotch tartan fabric in the center, and then decided to carry that through the roof liner. So we got the same Scotch center fabric as per the seats that's on the roof liner. We went with a light beige carpet, which is extremely difficult to keep clean. We actually made a custom set of rubber mats so that Plucky can use this when he's driving, and when he goes to shows, he can take the rubber mats off. We also treated the dashboard to recovering in the same fabric as per the seats, which is the leather. Yeah, and then obviously, very important, we wanted to keep with the old school feel. So we did an old school vintage brown steering. I like it. I really do like it. And it looks absolutely amazing. I don't know, what do you say?
This was a birthday gift, by the way.
Yeah, birthday gift. Happy birthday to Plucky. Sharp. Now let's talk sound, right? So Plucky is the guy that loves sound. So we decided to install a very simple sound system in here, which consists of a Kenwood Bluetooth player, JBL splits in the front, JBL coaxials in the rear, 5-channel amplifier, and a 12-inch Pioneer sound system. And your honest opinion on the sound?
Perfect, crystal clear. It's got the bass when you need it, but the clarity on this thing.
Yeah, the clarity is absolutely amazing. And then, of course, this car never had a sunroof. So we decided to fit the sunroof in. A 2-door plastic bumper with the sunroof is the ultimate, and it's big. So we wanted to give it that 3 to 5 look. And I think personally it came out absolutely amazing. I must tell you guys something that when you are building a car, sometimes it's not possible to get brand new parts. So when we buy sunroofs, we buy a complete second-hand sunroof, and certain of the parts you are able to buy brand new from BMW. This is the third motor that's in this car. The first sunroof motor we bought was not working. Unfortunately, the guys don't really refund you. The second one we bought wasn't working as well, and we had to get a third sunroof motor. But that's the type of challenges you go through when you are building an old school car and you're buying second-hand parts. So that's something that you must be wary about as well. The handbrake lever was hand-stitched with the Scotch tartan. The gear boot was done with the Scotch tartan as well, and the door pockets as well, just to tie it in quite nicely. I think it looks lekker. I hope you like it. So you need to be happy with it. I'm talking like it's my car. So sound is sorted, interior is sorted out. Let me take you guys to the boot. Boot install, like I said, we bought a plug-and-play system with the intention of it being easy, simple. It costed us a lot of time because it had a lot of air leaks. But the whole idea behind the boot install was to have the air system as your main feature. So we built the subwoofer to sit in the spare wheel well, carpeted the boot to match the inside, and actually just recovered the plug-and-play board in the Scotch material just so it flows nicely. Simple boot install, amplifier is hidden. Maybe in future I'd like to rebuild the boot and redo the headlines. You know how I am. So that's something that I would love to do in future. But ultimately it's a nice, clean, simple looking install. And that's the whole idea and thought process behind this car, is that the little things is what makes the car stand out, and that was the whole objective. So yeah, there's not much more I can say about this car. I wish you guys were here because it actually looks absolutely amazing. And I must say, I'm gonna give props to Lance again. Lance, if you're watching, you know, from where we started 3 years ago in terms of our paint shop and the quality we had versus where we are now, I want to thank you so much, because I stand here and I can actually say, you know what, our paintwork has improved phenomenally. And again, it comes with making mistakes, fixing, making mistakes, fixing, and trying to do your best. Because remember, nobody's perfect. Every person in this industry has made mistakes, and you learn from it, guys. I mean, I've built a lot of cars. I've made mistakes. I made mistakes on my own cars, and you learn, you get better at it. And again, you got to have the support. And Lance is a legend of note, because where Lance has taken our paint shop from the time we came back from the UK last year to where we are now, major difference. And we want to get better. So thank you so much, Lance. You are a gentleman of note. Plucky, I don't know if there's anything more I can say. I don't know if you want to say anything, maybe.
No, I'm good. I'm just amazed. I can't wait to take it on the road, drive it, enjoy, take the wife on a drive. I'm looking forward to a drive.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience, appreciation. Really, it's been an honor building this car for you. Second car I worked on of yours, as your proud Lanka. Again, guys, it's a process. And remember something, it took Plucky 12 years to get back what he had to sacrifice, So all you guys that are watching at home that are busy with projects, don't rush it. Again, do it at your own pace, and again, it's gonna be something that you gotta keep on going at. You will get better. It will get better. Just don't give up. And of course, we cannot forget the champions that are commenting and interacting with us. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we're giving away a free interior. Follow our socials, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Stay safe, be kind, and be respectful.